welcome to the video here. It's been a while, but it's our pleasure to have on our two fine gentlemen, Mr. Brandon and Josh from Corp Draw.
Hello, how's it going?
Man, it's awesome. It's awesome to be here. It's awesome to be playing some Netrunner. Awesome to be commentating on some Netrunner real quick.
Yes,
and this is pretty special because we're doing the new draft set straight from Worlds. We bought a couple of packs and brought it back with us to Huntsville.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
I got to play in a draft with this set at Worlds. It was pretty fun. Lots of really sweet cards in this cycle coming up.
Absolutely. Man, Josh, it sucks, man. It sucks you didn't get to make it out, but you'll get to see some action now.
Yes. I didn't get to experience this draft. A lot of these cards will be pretty new to me.
Fantastic.
Which is exciting.
So tell us about your deck here.
Okay, Ricky. So I'm on the left playing the Wayland ID, which basically
Fringe applications,
yes. And then Steven on the right is playing the Anarch ID.
Wyvern.
Yes. Okay, so to start it off, basically you draft the cards as normal, but then there's a new kind of strategy twist to it. And what happens is you can kind of choose to go more one-sided with the core, what kind of faction you're leaning towards. And if you have more res cards on the field, for the Corp side anyway, if you have more res cards on the field towards that faction, then you get like a special perk. And this Wayland's special perk is free advancing something on their turn, which is
so good.
It's like what Building a Better World should have been. Ugh.
Yes.
Did you get a lot of advanceable ice?
No spoilers. We're just starting. We're just starting up double icing HQ real quick.
Well, I just want to know about your deck. We just saw something.
A little bit of spoilers though. There's a lot of advanceable ice to include like woodcutter and tyrant and stuff in this draft.
Yes, that's right.
Nice.
There was a bunch of woodcutters that we saw.
And
the cool thing about the idea is you don't have to advance it. You just place counters.
Yes.
So you
for
can
free.
Put those counters on your face down woodcutters.
Yes.
Ice wall.
Or in this case, ice wall. Yeah.
Yes. It triggers.
And then
next turn, at
a
least.
bunch of so next turn there's one res piece of ice up. Now there's two res pieces of ice. So for sure, I'm definitely getting this ability on his turn next time. But what's cool about this draft is everybody's kind of not so good on Wayland right now. They're not too keen on it, so they kind of pass up on all these Wayland cards. And I kind of figured, well, let's see how good this advancement,
They definitely got one or two cool cards in this new set coming up.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So people were just tossing out you know what? I don't want this Wayland card because Wayland sucks, right?
Why are they passing up ice walls, by the way?
Give it to
that
me.
seems like the stupidest thing.
Ice wall is such a money card in draft.
It's so good.
You could just rush out agendas.
Oh yeah, it's brutal. Like not having SMC, not having a bunch of tutors or whatever else. It's just like here, I'm just gonna install this piece of ice.
Click to draw.
Especially
click
just
for money.
These ice walls are getting out of control. If that's
Yes,
all this
they
is right now. That's so good.
We
So
will
good.
see. We will see.
How many ice walls did you get? Was it just these two, or did you get more?
I think I got more.
Oh my goodness.
Parasite.
But he's popping a parasite. Well, it's a bold move.
Yes.
Let's
Who
see what pays
wins
off
that
for
battle?
him.
Who wins that?
Whoever wants to spend more money.
I mean,
well, no, I'm not spending
so
any
Ricky
money,
could just let it sit there for several turns and then purge, and then he's way up.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
I think that's a good move.
And it's Wayland. There's probably some program trash in there somewhere.
Right.
So one cool thing in our Worlds draft, at Worlds, so it was like an official draft and everything that they gave prize support to. Each round, they actually allowed you to switch the draft ID.
Oh,
nice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I'm pretty sure that's how
So
we
I
did
tried
it
out a
here,
couple
too.
of them.
What was that?
I'm pretty sure that's what we did here too, as well.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
we kind of also, I mean, I'm not entirely sure about this ruling because it doesn't say anything about the new identities in the pack as far as rules go. But
Okay.
we kind of just left it on the table. What you're playing, or like if you decided to swap your ID or something, you kind of just put it face down until you sit down and say you're ready to go. Okay, this is who I'm playing, just in
Yeah.
case.
Fun. Yeah, I like that.
But I honestly, unless you drafted a good even number, that's not really going to matter because if you went heavy for one faction, then good luck getting the ability, right? If you switch to something else.
Do you know what the two pieces of ice are that you installed?
I have no idea. because it's
It could be anything.
Did he just install a patron?
Oh, that's a sacrificial construct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was the other one?
Katie Jones.
Katie
You
Jones?
get one of
yeah.
Katie Jones with your starter pack in this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
And
That's a Darwin in his hand. All right.
Well, what's cool too about the starters in this cycle is that it wasn't. I know, like in the first one and maybe the second one, all of the starter pack cards were. It was pretty much like dupes of everything.
Okay.
And this one, everything was different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like all like there's just like one
okay.
of a whole bunch of things.
I
Yeah.
see. I like that.
Yes.
Also, one of Katie Jones is fantastic for people just getting started in the game, just to get a couple extras.
Absolutely.
If they want that in
That's very
multiple
true.
decks, if they missed out on the store champs from a couple years ago.
Yeah. Looks like we have installing in advance on Ricky's side.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a corporate sales team there?
Not really gonna give it away just yet. It should be a little better. I actually drafted 2 Niseis, and
Ooh,
that
holy cow!
that should be pretty okay. But problem is in the last few FFG drafts anyway, double icing up and say come get it. That's a pretty safe place early on when they don't have something installed.
Did he just drop a Xanadu?
That's a Xanadu.
Yeah. So I have 7 credits.
That's pretty legit.
And let's
What kind of stuff do you have in draft that you can res there? You've already res 2 ice walls.
Right. Well, I mean,
This is probably going to be a little big.
Probably. What's funny is Steven before loved to play Reyna, so like he's already used to kind of saying like, all right, remember it's +1, homie.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like you're sitting on 7 credits.
Yeah, 7 credits. And then it's Victor. Yeah, Victor 1.0.
What click was he on?
He has enough clicks to click through. But he's got to take a brain.
Even if he only spends 1 click and takes a brain damage, I think it's worth it.
Absolutely.
6 points to win.
There was a lot of brain damage in these packs too.
There was.
Damon Stone mentioned to one of our friends that you should consider drafting the monolith. So I did.
How'd that work out for you?
I played it once. I paid the full price, and I got an Akuza. No, Ankuza, right?
Yeah.
I got an Ankuza, a Torch, and a Sneak Door Beta.
It's pretty awesome. Oh, there it is, the Nisei Mark II.
So
not brain damage.
So he takes the brain damage, snipes out.
What was the ice on
I
top?
think he was actually on his 3rd click there. Looking at his click tracker.
Yes.
So he took the brain damage, clicked through the end of the run.
Yes.
Taking the Nisei.
Totally worth.
Absolutely. What was on top? Not so sure. All I know is I couldn't afford to res it, so it's probably a little something big.
Yeah.
But
I think that Magnum hit was, I don't know. I think it's a good trade. Well, not a good trade, but an okay trade.
Right. So
likely doesn't have a way to get it back.
So I'm
He's pretty high up on money right now on Ricky.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I think I know what it was. It's double bioroids in that server, and it's just he doesn't have any breakers out. But if I decide to go to advance something again, it's gonna take a little bit more than just, he can take a couple of brain and stake it and take it basically.
Yeah.
Special offer.
Oh,
coming up.
Nice.
Can't break it. Doesn't matter. I'll get
gain some
$3.
buccarinos.
Yeah.
Now you have 7.
Yeah. It was double bioroid. So.
Oh. So that turns off your fringe applications, actually.
It does, and if you can hear the audio, I sit there and like, yeah, you know what? I should not have done that because he's gonna take it anyway, and now I'm broke, and it also turns off my ability.
Was that an Ichi?
Yeah, that's an Ichi one.
Yeah, Ichi 1.0. Mm-hmm.
And he has no programs right now.
Pays off the trace.
Yeah, that was very dumb on my part.
Boo. What were you thinking, Ricky?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking. That's the right answer there. So,
what agenda is that?
It's one with the old lady on it for Jinteki.
Clone retirement?
Yeah.
No.
Unorthodox
prediction
protocol?
Something like that.
Orthodox predictions.
Yeah.
Unorthodox, something.
So
it's
you name a type,
right?
Yeah, you name an ice type, and the next turn they can't break it.
Right.
So he's got 3 of the 6 needed.
Yes.
I think that's an okay give. Are there 3-point agendas in this draft set?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there are, and you actually get each one of the fragments and
cool.
Priority rec.
You could have just cleared right there.
I could have.
Yeah.
I think I just got the feeling that it was a little bit safer Especially, I'm pretty sure I was a little bit flooded to begin with. And
looks like he has a torch in hand right now.
Possibly. Could be a Da Vinci as well.
Darwin.
But Darwin goes on the field, and
that's what I thought it was right there.
Yes,
it was just the
which was interesting because during draft, I'm noticing that there was a bunch of cyberdeck trials, and I'm like, what needs to be purged here? No, what? Surely there's not that many viruses. Turns out there's a ton of viruses, and I don't know about you guys, but Parasite's the best icebreaker in regular game. It's a beast in draft.
Did you pay for that?
Sorry?
Did you pay for that advancement?
I think I did. Maybe?
Okay.
I think I manually
Yeah, he
paid
looks a
for
little
it.
low on money.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right. Mm-hmm. But he's testing the waters here, going back in again, and seeing something. Seeing
Sneaking?
science. Nope. Yeah, all right. Well, staying on there.
Well, I actually kind of liked trashing the ice wall if you didn't want to save it, because it makes it so he doesn't get any cards from his heap.
Ah, that's true.
Man, Darwin's gonna get some value here if it gets up in strength with the Katie Jones coming out. He's gonna make a lot of free runs.
Absolutely, and runs are kind of
or cheap runs.
He's pretty poor though.
Yeah, he's got 3 instances of Katie.
Oh, is this the disposable HQ?
Ooh, I do believe so. Okay, so new card in this set, disposable HQ, basically says if you access this card, you may choose to put a card from HQ into
any number of cards from HQ.
Actually, yeah, that's the most important part. Any number of cards in HQ to the bottom of R&D. And we're kind of discussing whether or not if he accessed it from hand, does that go on the bottom of? Can I choose that card to go on the bottom of R&D?
I would believe
yeah,
yes.
You totally can.
It's still in your hand.
Right. So
I guess unless he trashes it, but this happens first, right before he has an action to trash. So.
Yeah, upon accessibility. So it's kind of he can choose to do what he would like after that, and
it'd be a good way to hide your agendas if you need to, like obviously similar to like a DBS.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Or Shannon, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
In this case, I'm kind of pondering like, wait, I don't think I had anything in hand at that time, and I'm kind of pondering, sitting there thinking, if I put something on the bottom of R&D, is that really going to matter? Because there's not Jackson or anything to kind of shuffle the deck back up, so the density doesn't really matter. He's still going to see the cards on the top of R&D that he was going to see before.
Install take 2. It's pretty
Yes.
good. I think this is a good time to score an agenda. He's super poor. Just spent $1 to up the strength on Darwin.
Right.
He really can't
pulls off
afford.
of Katie for the 9.
Well, so much for being poor.
He's just gonna drop the Magnum and click up.
Yeah.
Had 2 Magnums. Pretty strong.
A lot of money. Good to
Magnum's a pretty strong card in draft.
That's really good in draft. Memory. Yeah, most of the time you have to click to draw and click for credits.
Right. There's plenty of consoles rolling around. There's plenty of like chips to give you memory. So
yeah, seriously,
no big deal, right? But it's not looking good for me.
Yeah.
Kind of. I got 2 Bioroids up. Can't get a free advancement on anything to save my life. And but the root comes up, and let's see what happens.
The root.
The root, man, love it. You can do everything with it.
You just can res cards.
I'm gonna res everything. I'm gonna advance everything.
Advance all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who needs money? Much. It's all good. You got the root.
Yep.
Got that beanstalk.
That's pretty well protected right now too. He's not gonna get there. He's gonna have to work to get to the root if he wants to trash it.
I think this is a good opportunity for you, Ricky, to kind of just get going on your building.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I started doing. I res it, advance that thing twice, and then gain $1. And then he decides to, I think he decides to run R&D in a second. Yeah, he sure does. There he goes. So
well, it's advanceable face down.
Right.
So that means it can't be Woodcutter or Tyrant. So it's gonna be
Wormhole?
Is that Nebula or Wormhole?
I think it's Wormhole. Yes.
Wormhole.
Nice.
Yes. So
A free wormhole is good.
It is. It is. Oh, so he's pointing out that because of Xanadu, it's cost 1 extra to res. And I'm like, oh no, that's my last buck. Wait, no, it's not. The root has 1 more left on it.
Nice.
So it's all good.
Oh, so you wanted to trash the Darwin or the Magnum?
Yeah, so that was also another stupid play. I'm like, you know what? I didn't even think about it. I'm like, Ichi's on the field, Magnum's on the field, get rid of that thing. And, and
that's not a bad play. But I mean, I guess you do have the 3-pointers. He's only seeing 1 card.
Does make him blow the sack contract, right? And then
and he's not going to face plant into that again. That locks out R&D. Now that you've expressed that you're willing to trash.
Right. That's a good point. But all I can think about is like, I totally forgot about that SatCon sitting there. Well, at least that's gone.
That's you're not the first. That's how Brandon won some of his NBN games at Worlds. I'll purge, save the clot.
I know I definitely.
I'll be honest, it happened in every game.
It's just frustrating, and you can kind of save your clone chips if you want to. So you don't have to use those on keeping clot out, and you can save that and.
Yeah, it was so good. Like my whole strategy, like as soon as I sat down against an NEH, is I was just gonna draw through my deck until I find both SatCons, throw them on the field, get a clot in the trash, and get a clone chip on the table. And as soon as that happened, it's just like, let's go to town. Let's start playing now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're not gonna fast advance anything,
right? So now, the free advancement starts rolling. Just using the root.
Yep.
Kind of just advancing everything for free, and at the start of their turn, advance it again for free.
That ice wall is out of control right now.
Right.
Ice wall. The free advanced ice wall is just so good against Darwin.
Darwin cannot keep up with this. It's not.
Because you can just purge. You'll purge eventually, and he's gonna have sad times.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I hope you have a barrier breaker, which was not very common in this draft. For us, anyway.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Like Ankusa
was
against
the only one that I
this
saw.
situation is really terrible as well. Strength 0, pumping for 1.
But then
was there another one though?
There was Morningstar.
I never saw
Morningstar is also pretty bad against your setup.
Against this setup, absolutely. Everybody else, we kind of soon realized that. It was just like, you should start drafting breakers because they're.
How did he
probably
get
not
that
coming.
back? I think I missed something.
Oh, he had 2.
Oh, that's just a second. Okay.
And again, we were talking about this
on wormhole, strength 7 wormhole.
Yeah.
He is just asking for the purge.
Right. One of our friends, Corey, I think he played with us in this draft as well. When we cube, if Parasite comes up, he always takes it, and it's the right thing to do.
Just advance that 3 more times.
Oh yeah.
4 more times, right?
Right.
You got the free one for being your identity, and then 3 more.
Oh my goodness.
That's an 8 strength ice wall, my friend.
HQ is set. Yeah. HQ is set.
Using those tokens
until he plays the Fem.
Yeah, until he plays the Fem.
Hey yo.
I don't think there's a Fem in there. Maybe. Yeah, don't ruin my day. Come on.
David's okay.
David, that's a good point.
Ice carver.
Yeah, you just kind of scrape it off a little bit. Ice scraper.
That's scraping, that's for sure.
But
hey, look, he's gonna break that wormhole though.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's true.
You thought you were safe, Ricky.
No, totally not safe at all. But
I don't know what we saw there. Looked maybe like an Adonis.
I couldn't tell from here.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And
friend.
I feel a purge incoming.
How sweet would it be if they put alt arts in the draft packs?
I've been saying they should do that to sell more draft
perfect
packs.
opportunity to do it.
Absolutely.
It would be so fun.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
You'll sell them. People will buy them and have fun.
What if they're just like full art cards too? Just like full art of the version.
Right. They don't even have to be
it wasn't
alt
Adonis.
art.
It was a commercialization.
Mm-hmm.
That's also very good though. Plus,
oh my god, that would have been so
9.
good right now.
Oh yeah.
Plus 9 is good.
I think I drafted 3 commercializations because everybody's
Value town right now.
Everybody's
Holy
like,
Christ,
here,
like all the free advancements.
Yeah, you can have that. I'm not going to use who's advancing shit. And I'm like, nobody, right? Just give it to me.
Yeah.
But
I like that you didn't overwrite this time.
Yes.
Did not.
Well done.
I think he's kind of
expecting a purge soon.
He's expecting a purge, and I'm basically forcing him to keep up an MU slot.
Yeah.
And it's not
he's
going
stuck
anywhere.
on MU. Yeah, he's at 4.
Right. It's not going to take much to purge, and it's even though its strength is not gaining anything, it's still worth it.
You know what's sweet is on when you purge right here, you still get a free advancement counter on your ice wall.
Yes.
Yes. And he's still at 4MU.
That's right. Jeez. Yeah, but Darwin's pretty stacked up right now.
What does Steven need to win here? He needs another tool. I think that's what he needs. He's not going to win the game with Darwin Parasite.
No. He needs a better icebreaker. Mm-hmm. And you do get Crypsis as a free breaker. But now he has a Hadrian's Wall to deal with.
Oh my goodness.
So
that's a fatty right now.
Barriers abound, my friend. Barriers abound. It's kind of crazy. And then, I mean, the free advancements are still going to keep rolling. I think I just blew all my money, but whatever, you know.
Worth.
Yes, absolutely worth.
Yeah, he's not getting anywhere after you purge.
Yeah. And
do you have anything that removes your advancement counters?
You just need to worry about scoring now. I think that's the priority for Ricky here.
Definitely had to stabilize, make sure R&D is not going to leak out a 3-pointer, and then just go for it. Hopefully get something like another Hadrian's Wall on that scoring remote. Make sure he's not getting in. It's not going to happen. Because both R&D and HQ are locked up tight right now.
Yes.
Yeah, Darwin's just too slow.
Yeah. And then there's
against all these advancement counters, just because it's like the comeback, right? Like you're gonna purge, and then he's just so far behind at that point on the strength that it's gonna be impossible to get in.
Yep. And
without another breaker. And
then Brandon, I think the card you were asking if I had that was in the draft, Exploratory Romp. No, it's not.
No,
it's not in here, bud. It's not.
No. What's the Wayland card that Constellation Protocol?
Oh, the one that moves him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Mm.
That guy's not bad.
That guy would be so hot right now, Ricky.
Yes.
Move those 3 off of the wormhole, put them onto that ice wall, and then commercialization.
Oh, don't.
Boom, baby.
Don't play.
Damn, that would be
don't
good.
Don't pull my strings like that. Oh. Be still my heart. No.
So good.
But no. I don't even think there was Builder in this one.
Builder would have been so good.
Builder would be fantastic too.
Nobody would have taken it. You would have grabbed it.
Yep.
You're just all over it.
I mean, there was Orion floating around. I don't think I got one, but
yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of really great cards in here. Just kind of runners felt a little bit all over the place. A little, really,
they were
all over the
place.
But it is.
I feel like I feel like in general, it's sometimes a lot harder to build a cohesive runner deck in draft.
Right.
Is that the Guru?
It is. No, that's a That is not the Guru. That's something else. Something you have to put power counters on. To be honest, I can't remember at the moment.
No, it's not it.
But
one of those new cards.
Yeah, it's
newfangled.
It's new. It's neutral. You should go check it out eventually. But
obviously, he felt like he needed to play it instead of drawing or gaining money.
So it looks like you purged a couple turns ago. Then
yes.
Oh, here it is. It's Chatterjee University.
Yes.
It's essentially the IT department, but for the runner. You place a power counter on it, and then you with a click, and then you can spend a click to install a program from your grip, lowering the install cost by 1 for each power counter on it. Then remove 1 power counter.
All right.
So he's probably gonna. I don't know. What is he gonna install with that? That's the key.
What's he gonna trash when he installs? That's the real key.
Yeah, he needs some MU or to give up on that parasite.
Yeah, parasite's not helping him.
Right, especially with all this big ice just floating around. None of it's too small. Not even gonna stay small for long anyway. But,
so we've got a server over there.
Yes, just out of nowhere.
2 ice. Well, he's got a decent amount of money, $8.
And Ricky has
he's
$0.
Gonna have a strength 3 Darwin.
Oh, don't count me out yet. Just don't count me out just yet. I think I have one more click. Maybe. Surely I'm not that dumb. Maybe I'm that dumb. I don't know.
Gonna res the vanilla.
Oh right, vanilla's a new card.
You can get through it for $2 though.
0/0 barrier just ends the run. Card's so good.
Yeah.
That's such a good draft card. Holy shit.
It is.
Am I allowed to curse on your podcast?
I mean, it's YouTube.
I guess it's too late. Snap.
It's the internet. It's all good.
It's only once, so it's still PG-13 technically.
This isn't cool.
I looked up the rating guidelines once
Did you really?
to know what Corp Draw, what was acceptable and what wasn't, because I kind of have a potty mouth.
It's all good.
It's
oh,
Ronan. Okay.
Ronan.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think the thought there was I'm gonna be able to free advance that next turn anyway, and not without even having any money. So maybe trying to get off a couple of damage, trying to do something good with it. You never know.
Yeah, you just need to find that third commercialization.
Oh man, that would be so stellar at the moment. Got it.
Stellar.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I'll stop. You guys can just do the rest of this. I'm gonna go. Oh man.
I love puns. They're the best.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Josh is a huge fan of dad jokes subreddit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just dad jokes in general. Making up my own.
And also want to say I'm free advancing all this stuff with the root with tokens from Broken Egg Games. You know,
Nice.
just shout out, guys. You know, got some good stuff over
Where's
there.
Jason?
especially for Game of Thrones fans. Oh my God,
Those are so good.
I got mine in this week, and I'm like,
Oh, you got them.
I'm going over to my local gaming store. I'm like, does anybody want to play Thrones? I thought you played Netrunner. No, that's
Nope,
nice,
not
but do you want to play Thrones?
Retiring.
Please. I just want. You can beat me. That's fine. I just want to use these. It's so great. Ah man.
Looks like there's a little doggy.
Yeah, getting a little corgi action. My dog Max going under the table there.
Oh, this was an in-home draft.
It is. There was only 4 of us
Nice.
because we didn't know how many people would want to do it, so and 4 was the minimum amount. So just got
looks
4
like
packs.
a force of nature just got discarded.
There's a Netrunner player at my home store that he loves corgis.
Oh yeah.
Corgi memes are like his favorite thing in the world.
I think everybody's
who is
favorite is
this?
corgis.
Alex.
Oh, yes. Okay.
He's my little fluff ball with his I like to call him little drumsticks for legs.
Do you dress him up?
Oh God.
Does he also like pumpkin spice lattes?
He loves pumpkin spice lattes, fam. Let me tell you. I no joke. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I cosplayed as Spider-Man for Dragon Con one like last year.
Okay.
and,
Strong.
And so did he. He definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, that was great. But looking at that ice wall in HQ though, what? Woo.
Holy cow!
Yeah, it's going
you found
down.
the commercialization.
Yes.
Advanced commercialization.
Yes.
We're set.
2 free advances in commercialization. Just come on.
So much value.
I bet he wish he's taking that. He should have taken that brain damage a lot earlier and gotten rid of
He's
that.
just drawing cards now.
I've had worse there.
Yes.
His board stage does not change at all.
No, it's a little stagnant. He's looking good though. I mean, he's still got 3 points. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, he just needs to stay afloat and then try and be able to pressure. He runs archives for the disposable HQ.
Yep.
He does.
Does Ricky use it?
I'm not going to trigger it for the same reason that I did before. HQ sealed up tight. I'm not too worried about him hitting something in HQ and putting something on the bottom. Both servers are pretty locked up, and I can't shuffle my deck, so it's pretty useless at this point. But it does trigger off our archives. So that's a big deal to note later on.
Yeah, this is probably a card that's better for decks that are a little more vulnerable.
Right. So what do you guys think for constructed play as far as that goes?
It's an interesting
I think
card.
it's cool. I believe it's only 1 influence. Is that right?
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, you can bring that into IG. Yes.
Oh, I like where your head's at. Yeah.
I mean, I think I would like it in like an NEH type deck or something like that, where I want to really control the flow of agendas.
Sure, absolutely.
It's good to have in archives. It's good to have an HQ. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I mean, it's free, right? I really like those free ambushes that just sort of, do something annoying, help you a little bit. I think it's pretty good.
Absolutely. I think part of the problem with NBN at the moment is just that there's not too many deck slots going around now. That's pretty much with every deck now. There used to be a ton of kind of like viable deck slot open.
Yeah.
You can't really stuff it in there anymore. It's not. You got to save room for teching against whatever's out there.
Yeah. it's not really teching against anything. That's a good point, and that's normally the slot that it would take in constructed.
Right. Unless you're Timmy Wong and you just put whatever you want in there and
and you win anyway.
You just win.
I would say the only ID it's really teching against is like a Leela or like anything with gang sign, right? Like it's kind of teching against gang sign.
Yeah, I do. That's a good point. Gang sign.
So we just
legwork.
got a street hopper here.
Yeah. So
oh my god, I love this card.
It's a new neutral hardware. Is it 3 to install?
Yeah, 3 to install.
So
gives one link.
And
trash to draw
cards.
3 cards.
Man, so
not unique.
Not unique.
Yes.
Not unique.
I'm surprised you guys didn't automatically say what everybody says when they see this. Oh my god, it triggers guys. Oh, it triggers guys.
I think this card is not bad at all.
No, not at all. No,
I think it's bad at all.
It makes things. I mean, you can slap some underworld contacts and everything, right? You can, if you don't ever plan on, I don't know, drawing, but you could if you wanted to, but that turns it off. It's probably not a good idea, actually. I take that back.
I think it's okay, though, because it's not unique, you just install all of them.
Right.
Gives you more link, and then if you need cards, you just draw 4, because you're Geist.
Yeah.
This is a really good scoring window right now, too. As you can tell, Ricky hit Purge recently. The other guy is only sitting on 2 advancements on the Darwin.
Yep.
He's also pretty much down on money. He only has 4 credits right now. Although he
but
can't click up with the
on Katie.
Opus.
Ton on Katie.
He does have a ton on Katie.
Looks like 12, yeah.
I'm telling you, MVP of this game is the Root. That server that
the Root's done a ton of work.
That server that popped up out of nowhere, it was free to install over. It was free. It's going to be kind of, it's going to help me res the ice that he's coming at me with. Doesn't matter.
But realistically, you only need to res 1 piece of ice right here.
Right.
As long as it's strength 4, it keeps him out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But he puts a
he
Crypsis on the board.
Does he have too much memory right now?
Oh, good point. He does catch it.
See if Ricky figures that out.
He does catch it. I know he does catch it. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. It just,
That Hadrian's Wall is +7, making it 14 strength.
Right.
Okay, so he does decide, this is the good move. He needs... Okay, so he can break that with David, actually. Or not David, Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Victor is only strength 2 from Ice Carver.
Right, and it's last click. So
and that's good because he might need to use the Crypsis twice to get in.
Absolutely.
And we see a special offer.
Yep. It's only been gaining me $3 now because of Xanadu. Gosh darn.
Oh.
Come on, Xanadu. You're killing me.
Okay, and the final card...
Tollbooth.
Holy cow.
Wow, just keeps him out.
So
that is
1 credit
unbreakable.
shy. 1 credit shy, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4... no, he used 2 credits because he needs to break.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. It's 1 credit because of the Ice Carver.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, you're right.
So he has the money to spend to boost up Crypsis if he has to, but no money to break it with.
Yeah.
Man, he spent all his money that turn also.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I felt pretty confident. Tollbooth is one of the best ice in the game. What are you going to do? Oh,
still.
And I'm going to score this Nisei with the Root.
So good right now.
God, the Root just doing so much work. Love it.
Yeah. Lots of value.
Mm-hmm. Nisei counter goes up. If he wants to come back in there, he's going to have to pay twice for Tollbooth. So, it's gonna open up a couple of windows.
Got that huge Hadrian's Wall right now.
Absolutely. What is this? Wait, another one coming on
14.
Another one coming on it. It's
15.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So now he realizes that the MU problem, but it didn't affect the board state. That thing's not dying. Whatever. It's all good.
Judge.
Honestly,
is the corgi the judge?
No, it's honestly, it's not. It doesn't affect anything. Even if this was like standard play, it's all good.
Yeah.
No worries.
I think that's fine. And just Magnum Opus.
Yep, load KD Magnum Opus. Pretty much all you can do here. I'm not sure if he has another breaker that is going to help him out here, but Crypsis is going to get him in. It's just going to take a while.
Yes. Yeah, it'll take a couple of turns of clicking up, and then you get 1 run.
Meanwhile, my stuff is getting advanced. Like,
yeah, like even then, like if he goes gain 8, it might even be a good idea for you to go triple advance on that Hadrian's.
Oh, Yeah, just make sure that the thing, like, he's not getting past it ever. It's just not.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad plan.
Because he'll need to get to strength 14 and then strength 7.
Right.
So expensive.
Jeez. That's $21 plus the subs.
Crypsis is not efficient.
But apparently before it was, like the original version that they came up with, it just was too broken. It was really hard to, according to Lucas, I guess, is really hard to get it to be good. Also want to point out this play that's happening right now. Lagged? No, it's not lag time. Sorry.
Oh no, this is
Something about length.
lateral install.
Lateral, yes.
Yeah. So it's cost 2, and it's an HB card. Cost 2. You get $4, and you can install a card. What's awesome is I have the root, so I get to keep the $4 to install a card on top. And hedge fund to make it even better.
That's awesome.
The root, man. I really like this card. I had this card in my draft deck, in my HB draft deck. Or I guess I was playing HB. I also played with MBN. I had a lot of MBN cards also. But I had that. It was so great. It was also just great, like, just installing a card. I think this card will be really good with ETF. Right? You'll gain $3 with ETF and install a card. Like,
Yep.
Such
it's
great
also
click compression.
not a region. Breaker Bay.
Oh, yeah, it's an asset.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. You would think,
Res
though.
it for 1, and you get all of the advanced and install stuff. Ah, it's so good.
Absolutely. It's, especially with this ID and everything else, it just works. The synergy, it's awesome. And I do like that new HB event. It's pretty, operation.
Yeah.
You could stick that in a lot of places. It's the action of getting money and then installing something in the same, like, condensed click. It's just fantastic.
It reminds me a lot of
It's like the clearances, because you draw cards and gain money.
yeah.
You can install and gain money.
Right.
I think it's all like Oaktown also.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like you're advancing and
yeah.
gaining credits at the same time, so it
Yep.
keeps you up on money.
Yep.
Oh, that's Net Celebrity.
Yep. He puts up a net celebrity. There was a couple of currents rolling around in the draft set.
Okay.
I too have a couple of currents to kind of counteract that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Install, advance.
Yeah, this is. Oh, somehow we missed a Nisei getting scored. We didn't.
No, we
ever
didn't.
say
No, we
anything
didn't. We
about
got it.
I missed it.
Yeah.
That was my bad.
So install, advance, and I play Clones Are Not People.
Oh,
Jinteki.
wow.
I believe it costs 3 counters to play it, and it basically says, whenever you score an agenda, add Clones Are Not People to your score area as 1 extra point. So,
What you're gonna do next turn because you have the
oh my
Nisei.
god, I think it's pretty safe, guys.
Wrecked.
Well,
Get
you
wrecked,
could
nerd.
actually just win if you have a 5-3 there.
Yes, unfortunately. Well, no, I couldn't play a 5-3 and then play Clones Are Not People. I mean,
Well, yeah, you can't install advance, but if that's still a 5-3, I mean, obviously it's going to take you 2 turns.
right.
But if that's a 5-3, that's the game.
Right. It's such a difficult board state because honestly, R&D and HQ are probably not options. He has to wait until I feel like I'm ready to install an advanced agenda in a scoring remote. But if I've done that, you're probably not getting in. So,
Yeah.
So what can you do?
Getting through that toll booth.
Twice.
Victor's okay. He can deal with
Here's
Victor.
the thing: is
but-
too right now he has 1 counter on Crypsis,
Right.
and you have a Nisei, so he needs to get into that server 2 times.
Right.
all of the money.
Although right now Darwin gets in.
Yeah, just Darwin.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it
it
doesn't
does.
need to.
It does. Took a little bit of a risk there, guys.
This might be
Let's
where Ricky
see.
loses.
Maybe.
He can gain, take. No, he can't do that though.
But
It's still so much money
the Nisei counter is where
because
it's
it
gonna
costs 5 to get through toll booth, and he has the Nisei counter.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay through Victor because you don't want to spend clicks because you need to get there twice.
Right.
Hmm.
Excuse the pause in the video there. Pretty sure that my battery was about
Light
to
show.
die.
This is the beginning of
Yeah.
a horror movie.
No,
I
my
just had a seizure.
the battery on the camera was about to die, and I'm trying to make sure I could do something about that. But we just kind of just say, yeah, screw it. Let's
Oh.
finish this.
Did I miss the Boxy too?
Oh
I
yeah,
missed
he
that.
installed the box C there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Boxy. Reminds me of Wally.
So what?
It's my
So
my
while we
favorite
have this break
Pixar
here, we didn't go into the Anarch ID and what its capabilities are. Do you guys want to explain that?
So Wyvern, it's the Anarch one. So essentially, it always triggers if you have so among your installed cards, if you have a majority Anarch,
of which he does,
and it says whenever you trash a Corp card, you may shuffle the top card of your heap into your stack.
Yeah, not bad.
So, but it says you trash a Corp card. It doesn't say when a Corp card is trashed.
Right.
So you have to be the one to trash it through Parasite or whatever.
Right.
Not so when Ricky overwrote the ice wall earlier, that did not trigger the ability.
Good point. Good catch. Yeah, it's
Opus Run.
To be honest though, it's everybody just played the Shaper ID. It's drawing cards.
So
is always
the Shaper
good.
ID is so good.
But I did run into problems with it though. I think I drafted 2 professional contacts, so I'm gaining money.
What did you just res?
Is
Bailiff?
it a bailiff? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a bailiff.
It looks like a bailiff.
So it's a new.
So Bailiff is a strength
0.
Strength 0, cost 2 res. It's a barrier. It just
Whaling.
ends the run. However, anytime you break a subroutine on Bailiff, the Corp gains a credit.
Yep.
So it's kind of like pop-up window.
Right. It's parasite
Except it ends
food.
a run.
Yeah, it ends the run.
Well, pop-up window ends the run.
It does,
If
but
they don't pay it
it's
off.
a little harder to end the run with pop-up
window
right?
has ended runs before. Let's just say that.
Yes.
Okay, this ends the run and gear checks.
Yes. So he can pay $2 with Darwin. Just get past this, but I'm gonna gain $1. Right. Pretty good. He's gonna have to pay $4 to get through Victor. It's just not looking good. Not looking good.
No, 2.
He could click. If he
Oh, no,
wants.
Darwin's 2 per subroutine?
Yeah, 2 per sub.
Yes.
Sub.
Yes.
Then
So
total
not
it costs 5.
Right.
And then Nisei.
Yeah. Just end the run. Not happening, man. Sorry.
Oh.
And that's his turn.
Yes.
Click, Katie, run. That's what he did.
And I think honestly, that's all you can do, really.
He did force you to spin the Nisei counter.
Yeah, I think that was his best bet that turn. There's no way he was actually going to be able to get in.
Right.
I think.
But now it's 5-3. Clones are not people. Goes up on the board, and a new agenda called
Yes.
Corporate Sales Team.
This card is so fantastic.
It's so good. It's a 4/2, and at the beginning of each player's turn, the Corp gains 1, or you take 1 from it. I guess.
Yes.
And it starts with 10.
Just drips down. It's so strong.
This agenda is so fantastic. If and when you remember to take the money off of it.
Uh-oh. Foreshadowing?
I think it's gonna happen to everybody. Honestly,
Yeah.
because you're just so used to there's not much that triggers on their side for you as the Corp.
Yes.
But except in this draft, if it hadn't have been for the trigger of the draft ID happening on their turn, I probably would have forgotten it a lot more.
Well, there is one card that also kind of forces you to do that for the runner as well. Drug Dealer is a new card that you really have to, I pass turn and then I draw.
Right. Yes.
Gotta remember your triggers.
Yep.
But to be honest, though, this money is probably not going to come in handy. Everything is rezzed.
Yeah.
It's just...
I think you've got what you need. There weren't any ashes or anything like that in the pack, I don't believe.
I don't believe so. And what's funny is people ran a lot of things that had upgrades as if it were Ash, and just kind of like, I need to save up for that. It's probably going to be Ash. It's like, no, don't worry about it.
But you should have seen those cards if you're drafting both sides.
Yeah.
Well, you never know, right? It's a brand new draft. The lists
we don't know what the full set is.
Right.
We don't know what the possibilities are.
It's so new.
That's a demo run. No, retrieval.
Retrieval run.
Getting something. Are you getting something? He's getting something.
He's getting
another parasite. The god
Bailiff.
comes back. Oh,
He might.
Oh,
It actually might be
okay.
right.
Towith is probably the best choice there, just to whittle away at the scoring server.
I'm gonna purge it though. Come on.
Yeah. It's not going to kill anything.
Or if I was smart, should have drafted
And a Gorman drip.
Cyberdex trial and did it for me, right?
However, Ricky probably has a scoring window right here.
I think so. No money. Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Not
Do it.
do
Just
it.
do it.
I don't think I have the agenda in hand though. That's
Don't let your memes be dreams.
Did you see that on Reddit today? The flag. Yes.
I guarantee you Josh saw it.
Oh man. Oh, speaking of,
he decided to do bailiff instead.
oh yeah, yeah. I guess that makes because I think he knows
makes the
my
most
plan.
sense.
I'm gonna purge before Tollbooth ever
That
dies.
also kills the fringe applications trigger, because now you're at 4 and 4.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, because you have 3 HB, 1 Tollbooth, and then 4 Wayland.
But at this point, does it matter? Kind of.
Likely not.
Kind of.
Likely not.
Kind of. Yeah.
Install for free because of root.
Yes.
Root, so good.
Yes. So yeah,
Paid
I have
real
to
money
actually
to
pay
advance
real
it.
money for it this time. No, I have to pay real money to advance stuff. Come on.
Do you know what that is?
To be honest, I think it's another Hadrian's Wall.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
Let's see. You have.
If that's a Hadrian's Wall, good night.
Oh man, just such a turnaround.
Let's see what
too.
he does this turn, right? Like he's drawing.
And remember what I was saying about
Easy
remember
mark.
that credit? Don't think I did this time. Pretty sure I did.
Yep,
Easy mark.
I think you're right.
Literally not worth it right there, right? He had to draw to get it and
Yeah.
then play it. He's actually down $1 from just playing the Magnum Opus.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Well, he might be searching his deck for something. You know?
Yeah.
He might be, but like at this point,
If
what is
he's-
it, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
if he has enough money, he can just
If it's in
score.
your hand, you should just play it.
Right.
But like if you've already drawn.
Yeah,
it.
he definitely drew it and played it.
If he's looking for money, he'd just be obviously using Magnum Opus. He should be drawing for money, but he's not looking for money. He's looking for
Yeah, just hit Magnum 3 times and then load Katie. Like
Early game setup, maybe a different story. You know, play easy mark.
Yeah, I think he may
Ricky
need
taking
to
a look at that,
Yeah.
seeing what he has.
Yeah.
I think he needs to. I think he needs to click up Crypsis at least once,
Right.
and then
And which he
just
does.
gain a whole lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, though. If he's got to, right? He has to just gain money.
Was there anything like DDoS or Inside Job in the draft pack?
Don't believe so.
No. Okay.
Don't believe so.
Because that would be a really good out for him if you try and sneak something by and then he's like, Inside Job, DDoS.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. Uh-oh. It's happening.
Here's a throwdown. Do or die.
So he's gonna hit Magnum twice, pull from
Let's see.
Katie for 9.
So you took 2 to advance. You have $11.
I think he made a big mistake the last couple turns. Instead of just gaining money, I think he's just put himself in a position where he's not going to really be able to.
pressure at least.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not that Gorman drip is probably not going to do any work because I'm not going to click for credits. You know, with the root
you don't
being there
need
and
to.
stuff, it's all good. And
However,
I'm getting free money from corporate sales team. You know,
In draft in general, it's probably a decent card.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And there were quite a few Gorman drips running around. But yeah, corporate sales team. I think it's going to see a lot of regular play. Will it take over an APD slot? I don't know. Probably depending on the runner
not.
meta, right?
Yeah, probably. So he pulled from Katie here.
I think it's tough to take over an APD as corporate sales team just because Global Food Initiative is a card.
Absolutely. And then, well,
Yeah, and then not recovering the tokens on Crypsis is also hurt him because then he had to spend another click doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yes.
another 2
oh,
that he's
it's
down.
not Hadrian's Wall.
That's a
No.
Tyrant?
No. I think that's the wormhole. Pretty sure.
No, that's not Wormhole. That's not. I don't
That's
think that's
Hadrian's Wall.
Stellar.
Huh.
Is that not Hadrian's Wall?
No, it has to be because I didn't spend too much money for it. Right?
I actually think that's a Tyrant. No, it can't be a Tyrant because you can only advance it while rest.
Right.
Is it
But
a-
what does get around that ability is... Sorry, not what does get around that is this Wayland ID's ability, right? You can just place an advance
Yes.
there,
Yes. Yeah.
which makes Woodcutter and Tyrant actually okay-ish.
In draft.
In drafts. In this
Yes.
draft only.
Yeah, he's spinning his
Well,
whole stack
the
here.
thing about that is you have to have more Wayland cards rezzed before it triggers, so you have to have non-Woodcutter Tyrant cards as well.
That is a very good point. Very good point. So
he's doing the math.
I'm pretty sure
Wish
the
we knew what
math is
that
going to reveal
was.
that he can't do it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's a tough spot. This would probably be a tough spot for any runner, let alone
Yeah.
you know.
It's true. However, though,
Advance
it's a good point.
and the Eden.
It's good to point out, though, if he had been gaining money those 2 turns instead of drawing through his deck, which I don't think he really needed to, right? Like, I mean, he had the breakers out to break things.
Yeah.
he had all the money gaining abilities that he needed. He just needed to gain money there. And if he would have done that both those turns,
he only needed 2 Crypsis uses at most if you still only had that 1 ice, because he could, break the first one and then kill it on the toll booth and then use Darwin at that point to get through the victor.
So if he had those 2 turns worth of Magnum Opus in play instead of clicking through there, he probably gets adage and wins.
Yeah. Sounds legit.
Or maybe not, right? Is that a 1-pointer?
Sorry?
No, that's a.
Oh no, that's a 3-pointer.
That's a 3-pointer.
Yeah, that was Eden Fragment.
That's Eden Fragment.
You got to seal it up.
Game.
But
we got to see some cool cards there coming out from the new pack.
Absolutely,
exciting.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
Stay tuned.
I love Netrunner.
Stay tuned. Oh man, it's just getting so much better, right? Oh,
it's so good. Draft is fun because you have no idea what they could have.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Stay tuned for the other videos that are about to come up. We're gonna have a lot more new cards coming your way. We're gonna have a lot more new identities being played.
Nice.
And then there's gonna be, there's just gonna be a lot of shenanigans going on. Get your first look at the new cycle coming up, the Mumbed cycle.
So good.
A lot of things.
So many fun cards.
Yes. And
what's your favorite Mumbud card?
Is that a real question? I think everybody knows.
So far that you've seen.
Everybody knows what that card is. Come on.
Is it Rebirth?
It is Rebirth.
It's Rebirth.
It's just so
that
dynamic.
card's ridiculous.
It's so dynamic. I mean, just as a friend of ours, Holosicho says, it's kind of like their answer to a sideboard for Netrunner, almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's so many possibilities. It's going to allow for so many cards to leave the archive, that a lot of cards that just never have left the box. It's going to be put into play. You have to probably try to anticipate what you've never even thought about anticipating before. And it's going to add a whole new thought process and a whole new level to this game. To a lot of people, that's fantastic. To others, we'll see.
Yeah.
Professor Kit taking down Worlds 2016.
Oh. Expect it. You know what? You're just going to have to start carrying around every identity in the faction in your box and just kind of say, wait, hold on.
What do I need here?
Can Exile get me in right now?
Where am I going to put all these cards?
I'm excited to give Andy another go.
Yes.
With this,
the first place, the highest Andy in all of Worlds was like 80th place.
That is crazy.
What has happened to Netrunner?
That is nuts. It's nuts.
Poor Andy.
But
Rebirth,
gone downhill.
Rebirth has given her a new life.
Valencia just came out of nowhere.
Oh God,
took it over.
That's probably gonna have to wait for another episode because that's.
Well, thanks for having us on, Ricky.
Absolutely,
yeah, it was great.
Thank you guys, Brandon and Josh from Corp Draw, doing the commentating. Yeah. I'm Ricky, Skater for Sale on Reddit handle and also on StimHack. Yeah.
CorpDraw.com.
CorpDraw.com. Yes, please do check them out. Broken Egg Games, and then also, if you go online to
the internet.
Yes, to the internet. Go to our YouTube page and like us, Huntsville Cyber Group. We got a couple of videos up there already. We've had Jason on here as well, and we do plan on getting out the rest of the videos for this fabulous draft. So
hopefully the internet is working again after the Rebirth spoiler.
Oh my God, this is gonna crash. Shut down.
Shut down.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and
thanks
next
again.
time.
All right. Take care.